Hey, what's up? In this episode, I'll be showing you guys how to use your Samsung washing machine, walk you through the cycles that you have that you can use on an everyday or for different pieces of fabric. So getting started, you have this dial which you use to select your wash cycles. If you do cotton cycle there, the cottons is usually a 40-degree wash and high spin speed, spinning at 1400 RPM and rinsing at 2 rinse cycles. So you can adjust all that if you want, adjusting the temperature. And as you can see, as you adjust these, the time changes as well. So just be mindful of that, that the higher the temperature, the more time it's going to take for the washing machine to go through the wash cycle. And you can also adjust the spin speed. Just remember, the heavier the wash load, the slower the washing machine needs to spin. That will help your washing machine to last longer. Moving on, you've got AI wash. So an AI wash just adapts to the stains in your load, and it just finds out what's the optimum spin speed, temperature, depending on how much you've put in there and how soiled it is. And you've got a quick 15-minute wash, which is for small loads, maybe about 2 kilos. With that one, you want to make sure that you're using liquid so that most of the liquid drains away or washes through the wash, so that none of it is left in there, because it's a pretty quick wash. So you can use that for things that aren't really dirty, that just need a bit of a freshen up. Then super speed, it's a fast and effective wash, usually a 39-minute wash. This will probably be good for an everyday wash. You can use that because it's fast, washes at 40 degrees, 1400 RPM spin speed, and 2 rinse cycles, which is pretty good for normal everyday stuff that's not too dirty. Then super economical wash, so it saves energy because it uses only a cold wash. Takes about an hour, 10 minutes. So if you're someone who wants to save on electricity and save the planet energy, you can use that economical wash. Then e-cotton, that's an optimal energy efficient wash. Takes about an hour, 24 minutes, a bit longer, but it saves on electricity as well because it doesn't heat up the water that much. Synthetics, now usually synthetics are usually a bit delicate, so you use a 40-degree wash, and it's a bit of a longer wash, 2 hours as well. Then delicates as well. Delicates are delicate, as the word says. Usually it's a 30-minute wash. The delicates fabrics, they like cold washes and they don't like being spun around too fast. So that's why this cycle uses an 800 RPM spin speed and a low temperature wash. Moving on, towels. Towels, usually you need to sanitize them as well as possible because they've been everywhere, you don't know. And the thing is, you use it on a 60-degree wash, 1400 RPM spin speed to wring out most of that water, and an added rinse cycle in there, 3 instead of 2. Then just make sure when you're loading towels, you probably put in 3 or 4. You don't want to be loading it up, otherwise they get too heavy when they are wet. Bedding, bed sheets and light duvets, and I'd like to put an emphasis on the light because these do have an even weight when they get wet, so you want to make sure that you're not overloading the washer. So make sure that you're putting in just enough. So this is a 40-degree wash, slower spin speed because these things are heavy, and then an added rinse cycle is 3 rinse cycles. Then shirts, this is for shirts, as it says, 1 hour. Hygiene Steam, if anyone has allergies and stuff, you want to use a Hygiene Steam to just get all that stuff out, you can use that. It's a very, very hot wash cycle as well. Long wash, but does the job. Woolens, low temperature, low spin speed, and takes about 38 minutes. Outdoor wash is for when you've been outdoors and all that, so you want to make sure that you get most of that dirty stuff out of it. Activewear, gym stuff, that's what you use for that one. Colors, yes, so it's a low temperature wash. You want to protect the colors out of your clothes. Probably use that one for new clothes that you've bought, or just on an everyday basis. 40-degree wash usually keeps the colors in the clothes. Jeans, yes, so jeans as well, you want to have it a low temper and low spin speed because you don't want to wring it too much or wash it too hot, otherwise the colors will run out. Baby care. Now this is probably the hottest wash on this washing machine. It's a 90-degree wash because it has to take care of all the dirt in the baby's clothes, make sure they're nice and clean, get rid of all those germs. Got an extra rinse cycle, which is good. Make sure all that soap in the clothes is gone as well. Very fast spin speed, making sure that the clothes are as dry as possible, ready to dry in as little time as possible. And of course, it's a silent wash. You got a silent wash there, which you can use at night. It's a lower spin speed, probably useful for people that have their laundries within their kitchens or right next to their bedrooms. You go into sleep, you don't want to hear the washing machine spinning. Of course, they're very quiet, but you just want it to be a bit quiet, and you can use that cycle as well. Cloudy day. Now, cloudy day is for cloudy days. So usually you need the sun to really dry your clothes. So this washes at a low temperature, but it spins at a very high spin speed, meaning that your clothes don't need that much to dry, because then it's wrung out most of that water out of your clothes, and then it'll be right to dry in a short possible time. Moving on, rinse and spin. So this is just running without washing, so it's just rinsing and spinning. So say if you've been outside and it's raining, you just want your clothes to dry, you can put it in there, quickly rinses them, and then just spin dries them, and then you can just take it out there. It's a quick 20 minute cycle. Drain and spin is just for draining and spinning. You probably use that after you've done towels, and you see how towels you do in the low spin speed first, and then that takes most of the water out of your towels, and then when you're done with that, you can do a separate spin cycle with the higher spin speed, so that you take most of that water out of your towels, which will go a long way to make sure that your towels take the shortest time to get dry. Drum clean. I will catch up on that in the next video, because that's very important for your washing machine maintenance. If you want to get rid of mold, keep your washing machine clean and working nice over the years, you got to do this. So that's about it. If you found any value in this video, gently smash that like button. Goes a long way to help the channel so that people can find more value in stuff like this. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, as it goes a long way to help the channel as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any comments, any questions, if you're too unsure about something that I've covered, make sure you leave the comment in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, been a pleasure. Cheers. Till next time.